First thing we look at, Gareth, is your setup. And as I say, any lesson I start with anybody, if it's a complete beginner, an average golfer, club golfer, professional, anything, are they set up correctly? Okay, obviously, the further down the line we've travelled in our golfing career, the less change potentially you have to make. But if you look at your setup there now and the setup there, I'm sure if you watch golf on TV, you can see on this right-hand side here now, roughly a 90-degree angle there as opposed to up there, down there. Your chest effectively is pointing over here somewhere, yeah? Whereas this way, it's pointing down to the golf ball. So now you're in a position where you can reach the golf ball. You're further from it, but you're nearer to it. And that's, I think, the sort of, not dilemma, but your brain's like, this feels really well. I'm further from the ball, but I'm nearer the ball. How does that work, kind of thing? Yeah? But obviously, no, it's fine. That's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. I mean, the results, the shots were good. I never want to make too big a changes, okay? Because if we suddenly got you over the ball more, you'd feel so like, oh my God, I'm kissing the floor. I'm so far down here I can't move, okay? So when you're in that position there now, as we said, looser grip will allow your arms to fold up nicely. You can see you sort of, if I go back on that line there, look at kind of your posture as you swing back. So your right ear effectively is on that green line. As you rotate back, your right ear is still on that green line. Maintain your posture nicely, turn your hips, turn your shoulders, club's going back. As we come back to the golf ball, you unwind. Slight drop, which is to be expected, okay, but not too bad. Get back to the golf ball. Right is on that green line. You haven't moved. I mean, you've dropped down a little bit. You've kind of gone from here and just dropped a smidge and then come back up again, but that's to be expected in fairness. Good impact position, much more space with your arms, yeah? Whereas when you look at this one here now, when you swung, there was a movement there, a little bit lifty, and then you're coming down here now. Look how you can tack your arms. They're all like, got no space, and if you try to find space, the club kind of went out here somewhere, which led to the shank. I mean, you can see that club, even before impact, what part of that golf club is likely to make contact with that golf ball. Doesn't look like a positive future for that golf ball to end up. You call it okay-ish, but if you're getting really close to the hosel, the old shanky shank's going to shoot off to the right there. And that one there, you got so much more space, great strike of the ball, and again, maintain your posture through it, and then obviously extend and stand up through post-impact. Hips have turned there, haven't they? Oh, there's nothing in that swing there, and if you watch just that there, you could clip that on anyone on TV in terms of movement, in terms of how much your shoulders are rotated, your hips are to target. Arguably, that could be a little bit more around, but I think you're not used to doing that yet. So instead you just go ding and do that. That's going to take more practice, I suppose. Don't think about moving your right foot more. Okay. It will just start moving. If you start trying to move your right foot more, you have what I call the elbow, so you start going and start kicking it. Okay, it will just eventually start realising, oh, I can start doing this, and in time, it will just evolve. The reason why he started doing that move when you first started playing golf, because your hips had to sort of do this to try and get some room, then your arms are tucked out and your knees are just going that way. So if your knee goes out this way, it's very hard then to sort of bring it back around without falling over. So you kind of went forward and through the knee out, and then you ended up in that position there. Okay, so swing-wise, like I say, is a good functional movement there. Setup for me is the key thing. Get a better posture. Just think, as I said, that sort of laser beam example. Point your chest to the golf ball. If there was a golf ball up here somewhere, you'd stand up straight and your chest would point to the ball where the ball is. If the ball's a bit down here, I'll lean forward more. Wherever the ball is down there, oh, he's down there. And the shorter the club, the more you lean. The longer the club, the less you lean. Because it's obviously a longer club, the ball's further away. Or he's nearer. Longer club, shorter club, yeah? Okay. And then grip pressure, I think anyone I give lessons to, always grip it too tight. Especially rugby players, because they're grippers, aren't they? Want to get nice and strong. But yeah, nice and loose, allows your arms to swing, and like I say, in terms of just the movement there, you just watch the swing. Good movement. A lot of good things going on in that golf swing, okay? Any questions on that at all, or that kind of makes sense, yeah?
Makes sense, yeah.
Good.